The final step in your website poster is to shorten the URL of your Google site, and then as a drawing, insert it into your poster as size 54 font in Arial, bolded. First, let's just worry about shortening the URL. Here's how you do that. First, you would navigate to a site called goo.gl. If you haven't used this before, it's a helpful tool. And as you'll see, it takes long website addresses and shortens them, something that you could write down or you could share with someone very easily. You might even be able to remember it. Next, I'm going to go to my site and I'm going to grab the URL of my home page, which is right here. So make sure you're on your biography page, and I'm just going to copy that URL right there. I'm going to go back to the website goo.gl, and if you're not signed in here, I would click sign in, and all this does is it saves the websites that you shortened. So you can see that I've done a few. In fact, I've already shortened this one, but I'm going to do it again to show you how. I'm going to paste my long URL right there, so it takes this really long web address and it shortens it. So I'm going to press Control C. Now I have this shortened web address copied and ready to put into my poster. Let's check the instructions again. It says to put it in a drawing, we did that earlier, that's size 54 font, Arial, and is bolded. So I'm going to bring my cursor. I would bring my cursor, actually that's not important. Let's just make the drawing first, and then we can put that wherever we'd like. So I'm going to go to Insert, and then I'm again going to choose Drawing. I'm going to create a text box about that big. Then I'm going to simply paste that URL, the shortened URL that I've already copied, into that space. However, the instructions were to make it size 54, Arial, and bolded. You can see here it automatically goes into Arial font. So you probably will not need to change that. I'm going to click on More, and I'm going to up my size. I'm going to make a custom size here. You can see it's not a selection. 54 does not show up here. But this is already highlighted, so all I would need to do is type in 54, and I'm going to press Enter. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bold that URL. This all makes it easier to see. Now I'm going to stretch this out as far as I can in either direction so that my website or my web address should go onto one line. I'm having a little problem here, so I am going to play around with my font a little bit. I don't want to move that whole text box, but I'm going to highlight it. So it must be the characters in that shortened URL don't allow me to have it be one line. I'm just going to decrease it by 1. Whoops. Let's try 53. There we go. There. So I went to 53 instead of 54. Now I'm going to bring my text box really close to the bottom of there, and I'm just going to click Save and Close. And there is my shortened URL of my website. Just how I want it, except I want to move all of this onto one page. So all I had to do is click Wrap Text, and it moved it. Now the part that is up to you is to rearrange your items so they appear in a generally pleasing way. So I'm just going to move these things around a little bit. And now I have all the items that I need. I have my name in a drawing that's size 96 font in readable font style. There it is. I have my logo. I have my website screenshot. And I have my shortened address. You do not need to put a border around this. So there's all of your instructions for your website poster right there. Please let me know if you have questions.